seen from Jashaun and growth just from last year to this year in terms of explosiveness and some of the big plays he can create?
I think the biggest thing is speed. He's gotten stronger. He's changed his body, which is really good. I think his knowledge of the game too, and his understanding of the offense, and he's more confident. He's understanding right now. He's just playing. He's having fun, which is really good. He's not thinking about the injury or anything like that. And that's one of the big things I think. The difference from last season. He's not thinking. He's out there just playing, having fun.
Was he physically limited last year with the injury, or was it more, like I said, mental and kind of just getting back into the groove of things?
I think it was more mental than anything. I think he was kind of holding back, not sure if he could really push himself, and I think this year he's really pushing himself.
On the a couple of these runs have been special. I mean, not just good runs, but special runs. Did you guys know that that was who you were going to be getting at some point? I mean, did you know from what he'd done at A&M and in high school that he was going to be that kind of guy?
Yes, we knew he was that type of back. He can take the top off, long runs, really strong running back. And at the end of the day, that's what he's displaying at this time. He's having fun. He's making these long runs. He's making people miss in the open field. And I think that's been a surprise for most people, not realizing he can do that. Also catching the ball off the backfield.
You guys got DJ Williams back in the mix. I guess what was that like to have him and have that power element that he brings to the table?
I think that's big. DJ is going to help us out a lot, and that's one thing he does bring. He's a power back. It's hard to bring him down just with one person. He's a really good downhill runner, but he also can catch the ball off the backfield. It's really good footwork, and DJ's a really smart football player. He understands. He played in a different league, but this guy is a really good downhill runner for us.
I know you've coached a lot of good backs, but like, how much fun is this group? It seems like they really get along well together and support each other, and obviously are productive.
I think they're really unselfish. That's one of their main qualities. These guys don't care who get the praise. All of them support each other. They hang out together. They do a really good job of pushing each other. That's on the off days. They're in the weight room. They're in the film room. They're studying. They're trying to find ways to get better. They're trying to find an edge. And that's what I tell them all the time. Just find different ways to kind of push each other.
So the entire starting five on the offensive line was able to play the whole game against Louisville. How much does that kind of help with cohesion and winning games, particularly in the second half?
I think that's big. Coach Atkins done a great job with the guys he have in there, and it kind of gets your starters back. We needed that. We needed that push, and I think having that confidence with the O-line and the rest of the running backs is going to be big for us moving forward.
As a recruiting coordinator, do you feel like Coach Norvell's comments yesterday would resonate with recruits in the way he? I mean, it seemed like the fans liked what he was saying in his press conference yesterday. Do you feel like that's what the recruits want to hear?
Yeah, I think that's who he is. One thing about him, he's not going to sugarcoat anything. That's what families and recruits, the guys that we have, that's what they like. And then one thing about him, he's going to be authentic. And we're looking for guys who are going to come in and make a difference. We're looking for day one players to come in and help us out. We know what situation we're in right now. We're not hiding anything. It is what it is. And biggest thing about us, we live in vision, not in circumstance. It is what it is, and we're going to move forward.